we go to expert mode and we go to tools, there's the DICOM control option. So the wording or the name of it is a little bit misleading, but essentially this is the DICOM like module essentially. So when you click on this, it opens up this window here. And initially there'll be no DICOM selected. So you'll have to select on the button that says select file set or select the set of DICOM files. Because DICOM files, it's usually not one files. It's usually like a bunch of different like slices of an X-ray. So you'll see in a second here. So if we navigate to this, I'll have to, I think I have some DICOM. So then there's this folder DICOM. So then once you get down to the proper file or folder, it'll search that folder and then it'll recognize the file. So there's actually 441 files in this. So that's why it says select a file set. It's like select a set or a group of all the different DICOM files. So once we select the proper folder, it'll scan it and then it'll recognize it. So then we can just click on it and press OK. And then it'll load that in. Boom. So there it is. All right. So then once you load this in, there's a bunch of different options here. You have different tabs. And then in each tab, there's like a bunch of different options. But the view tab is probably the one you're going to be at the most. This slider is going to dictate basically how much of the DICOM data is viewed. If you drag this all the way to the left, you're going to be able to see skin. And as you drag it more to the right, it's going to be more and more solid objects. So basically like bone or, you know, whatever. So you can kind of just set this to whatever you want, whatever is going to be best for the visual elements of it. And then there's different ways to view it. So there's ISO surfaces. There's the actual X-ray. So you can see the actual like X-ray in full 3D. And then there's solid, which this is kind of similar to the, like it's just all like 2D X-rays basically just sandwiched together. So if you go to clip, you have a bunch of different ways to view or section it. So you can slide it from the right or the left. So you can see different portions of the DICOM scan. And then you can go from back or front, and then from top or bottom. And you can move your way to this. So there's a bunch of different ways to look at it, but your ISO surfaces is probably what you're gonna use the most when doing like implant planning, surgical guides, et cetera, et cetera. And the clipping also works. The clipping also works with all these views.